Welcome back, everybody, to Valkyria Chronicles. Last time, well, the Empire has a tank in town, and we have no way to deal with that. Yeah, let's hope we get something good. Let's hope Isara is able to at least rescue us. Let's continue on with the story.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Kinda forgot Martha was there. But good job looking. Yeah. Isara's a dark. We'll learn more about Darksons later on, but let's keep on going.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Yes. Let's fight fire with fire. Now, let's begin our combat mission.
Here's the brief for this operation.
The enemy is a square centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. They'll probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be there with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank and keep while keeping the gate standing. Without help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we can rendezvous, the Brawl Town Watch will do everything we can to keep that gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold out the enemy forces until they arrive with the tank. We need to use the sandbags around the starting point and the gate to hold back the Empire's attack. Okay. Those are our main our main objective, and our main possibilities for failure.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
All right then. I'm pretty sure.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About sandbags and hand grenades. By moving behind sandbags and selecting crouch, a unit's defenses are maximized and extra damage for headshots is negated. While focusing on defense or ending one's turn, it's best to hide this way. Contractually, that means the enemy hiding behind cover are well protected and more difficult to defeat as well. This is why the hand grenade is used, as its explosive power can destroy sandbags, like we see in the last episode. Press the square button, the weapon toggle, to cycle among your options to hand the grenades. In this battle, Alicia possesses some. Grenades are limited in number, so use them wisely. Each player phase units will cover one hand grenade. So we have. Okay. I'll explain. We actually do see a different type of soldier here, the shock trooper. We'll talk about him later on in a later episode.
My turn.
So
okay?
what I want to do is have Alicia
Enemy unit spotted.
move. I think it's just best to crouch down. Yeah, he's too far away, so I won't waste the ammunition on this turn. With Elisa covered away, and what we can easily do is go to circle and end this phase immediately. We don't need to act any longer. Alyssa is our main our main failure regiment, so it's best to keep her safe. Thankfully, she's behind cover. So close. The tank can also be used to block. Huh. Well, there goes one idiot. Yeah, the tank also acts as a moving wall, so keep that in mind when moving your characters around. Oh, he's a shock trooper. We'll talk about that class specifically when we get the chance. That scout's already dead. Oh, he's a captain too, so they lose a marker. Good. Okay, our phase 2. By skipping off... Oh, by Ragnade. A small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player phase. Sometimes a unit that has suffered heavy damage needs help to arrive faster. They need Ragnade. Yeah, and our product of Ragnade ore. Ragnade combines healing and antibiotic properties into a single medical package. Select it with the square button, then press R1 to select the target. Place the crosshairs on a nearby ally to heal them, or place them on no one to use this handy item to heal yourself. See how our action points increase by doing that? That means we can easily skip a turn, and that allows us more command points for us, allowing the enemy to take a step forward while we gain extra steps for ourselves. Best thing I can do, in all honesty, is go to Alyssa. Take care of the scout. Remove that one from the battlefield. And keep hidden here, in all honesty. This is the best place for Alyssa. But I would want to go over to this town watchman. Have him crouch here. Reticle. And I want... Ooh. Okay. Shock troopers are a little more tinky than normal troopers. So that's a problem. So just use that to show off the healing item, because we'll be using it a lot later on. So we're just going in this action. Since we can't do anything, the shock trooper is behind that sand pit, and Alyssa is from way over here. We are going in this phase, because we can't do anything against a tank. We have to wait till Welkin, Alyssa, Aisa, and the Edelweiss gets over. And oh, that's not good.
No! If this keeps up...
Thankfully, it only has 1 round per attack. It's not that much damage, but it's still a problem. Okay. He's going to try. We can thankfully counterattack him. It doesn't exactly help. We are really stuck in that bad situation. What the? There's another shock trooper? Shit. That's not good. Okay, cavalry has arrived, thankfully. So, we have a lot of points. Let's now talk about the Edelweiss. The Edelweiss is a big unit, being a tank. Instead of costing one command point to move, it costs 2. So, this brings in a very unique situation for the Edelweiss. How is it used? The Edelweiss is your command base. It's always active in every mission that you're in. My personal opinion, In a situation where you don't need to move the Edelweiss, do not move the Edelweiss. It costs way too much to move when you have scouts, shock troopers, lancers, engineers, and snipers where you can move instead.
Here we go!
This is the best mission to show off what the Edelweiss can actually do.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
About tanks. Tanks possess firepower and endurance far better than foot soldiers. They're able to move farther. I accidentally skipped that one. This makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind as well. Unlike ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP each turn. Tanks also consume 2 CP when selected in the command mode. Relying too heavily on tanks in battle will quickly lead to fatal storage of CP. Additionally, tanks require AP to turn, so take care to plan ahead about which direction you'll face at the end of the turn. Yeah, that's a really good thing to point out. It's not good. Okay, so what do we have? We have our normal tank shell. We have a Molotov, which could be fired at an angle to destroy sandbags, hit units. It's your AoE weapon. And a thermal MAG T1. This is your machine gun. If you want to take care of Lancer units and such, which we'll see later on. So let's just run through here.
Hostile sighted! Enemy sighted!
Tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
Pretty much. I want to... Okay, that's a scout. I want to go... No. I want to get into firing range. Oh, about attacking with a tank. Tank has 3 major means of attack. Anti-shell, explosives, and machine gun. Anti-armor shells are effective against enemies covered in hard armor such as tanks. Explosive mortars will hit a broad area with Ragnite Blast, ideal against ground units. Mortar travels along an arc, aim for the center of multiple foes for major results, or be aware if ammunition is limited. The machine gun is best suited for striking enemies that are too close for the Molotov, and is used to intercept incoming enemies. Press square to switch weapons to meet the needs of each situation. I want to go with this. I need to find somebody, because this is the very first map that actually holds something rather important, and that being a ace. A ace is a special unit which is only found in one area per one place per. Let's just see this. One place per map. They're rare to find, but they hold something special each time. I want to... Okay, we'll end this turn now. Since we have a lot of command points,
Here we go!
we were able to go right back in and go back into aiming mode. Nope. And are you it? Nope. Okay, then I'll just hit you guys with a Molotov. Since this is explosive, this will actually destroy the sandbags as well. And the ragdoll physics are amazing. Okay, doesn't look like he's here. Okay, there's that tank. Where the hell is that guy? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Can't be here. Northeast. I do not want in the current phase because I'm same deck at the moment.
Entering combat.
I need to turn ourselves around as best as we can. Oh, yeah, this is good. Now then, anti-armor. Every tank has a weak point, and it's a very shining and loud one. Fire here, and you'll take out a large chunk of their HP. About tank HP. The tanks have two separate HP totals, their body HP and their tread HP. Attacks to the tank body and main cannon will reduce BHP, while ballisted treads reduce THP. If BHP is 0, tanks is destroyed. If the THP is 0, AP is drastically cut. It's easier to deal damage to treads than the body, even with grenades. Halting a tank before taking it out at your leisure may be a strategy that's both safe and sensible. The glowing blue radiator plate of the tank's rear is its weak point, when even the standard bullets can do reasonable damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire. That's pretty much it. And we have that one. Okay, I'm going to end here. Since my radiator is actually relatively safe, I'm going to use Melissa to actually hunt down that guy. Oh. If I had a run by. You know who I'm looking for.
Enemy unit spotted.
Are you hiding over here? Okay, here is the special unit. This is Sergei the Wall. He's an ace, obviously. So we're going to end here. Yeah, it's kind of out of the way. So, just take him out here. We took out an enemy ace. An enemy ace actually gives us something very interesting. By doing that, we actually get a weapon. A very special weapon, in all honesty. We get Imperial weapons. I want to be actually decently outside with Alyssa, so this should be good. Because there's no way I'm running back over there. Okay, I think this is a good time to actually end this phase. And he's noticed me, and that's why he moved in that specific direction. He's best by going Lava and our grenade. And he's going to Lava and our, oh, he's going to try and take down the Watchman. Okay. So let's take care of that tank. Best thing to do right now, in all honesty.
Here we go.
Da 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 da. They were stupid and they didn't move themselves. Boom. That should send a message. Operation complete. A really quick explosion of that too.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, Ys.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
B rank. Okay. Enemy bonus. As you can see, defeating leaders and aces give us bonuses, both experience and money. Those are relatively good. Enemy tank bonus, obviously, there's that. Our rank is something I really want to focus on. In this game, we get, like, later on, basically like 10, 15 parts from now, we'll get rewards for accomplishing certain deeds on the battlefield. Our rank is one of them, and unlocking a certain character while getting 10 A ranks throughout all the missions is actually rather important to me. So I'm going to try and step up my my behavior and try and correct where I'm lagging behind. And there we go. Seized ZMKR1. This is a, I think, it's not a T-Mag. No, it's not MJK. This is a car. So this is a scout weapon. Yep. This is a scout rifle, essentially. So you can equip this to any scout. The main offsets between Imperial weapons and Galleon weapons are power. Where Imperial weapons are stronger, they have lower accuracy. Galleon weapons have less power, but they have more accuracy. Depends on how you like to play the game. I honestly like playing more like a surgeon and being more precise than going out like a brute, which is kind of contrary to how I play most games these days. Alright then, and now let's finish off this chapter.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Galleon hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Well then, is that a
Chapter 3,
beautiful
Vassal
end to
Urban
that chapter?
Warfare.
Yep. Is that a beautiful end to that chapter? So next time on Valkyria Chronicles, we head on to Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare. I'll see y'all then.